So this is the vocabulary of lesson 18. You have the page number on the board. And please prepare your English notebooks for after the reading. So who's going to start reading for me? The first, Rena, do you have a question or do you want to read?
I want to read.
Okay, read the first sentence, please.
This
Butterflies
fly far away when they migrate or move from place to a place.
So here they use the word or, notice. So what do you think migrate means? Tell me, Rana.
So high, like high.
Not necessarily. Like birds or butterflies, when they fly, they're high. But what does migrate mean? What they said, or what? Or
Move.
Move. So there, when the insects or any type of animal move from one place to another or travel to another place, that means the animal is migrating. If you remember in science when we talked about migration, remember?
Yeah.
So insects or animals migrate to a new place to find a better habitat or a better shelter. Remember? So I'm going to highlight here the hint that was given to us. Thank you, Rena. Azzat, read the second sentence, please.
This bird flies south for the winter for its survival or to stay alive. So stay alive.
Stay alive is a hint to tell us what survival means. Thank you, Azzat. Well done. So survival is, for example, this bird is going to a new place or migrating to a new place. So it's flying south because it's migrating and because it wants to stay alive and survive. So survival here is a noun. Well done, Azzat. Thank you. Fahad, read the third sentence, please.
Some animals don't migrate in winter if they have saved plenty of food.
So look at the sentence again. What sentence here do you think, or what word do you think helps us guess what the word plenty can mean?
Like a lot of things.
Yes, a lot of things. So saving a lot or enough food is going to help these animals stay in winter. So a lot of animals migrate to a new place or a new area in winter, sometimes because the weather is too cold, and other times because in winter it's harder for them to find food to eat and to survive. That's why they migrate to a new place. Someone's writing here in the chat box. Let me check. Hadia, read number 4, please.
It is frightening or scary for penguins when leopard seals come nearby.
What do you think the word frightening means here, Hadia?
Scary.
Yes, it's very scary. And do you know why penguins get scared? Because these seals or leopard seals can eat the penguins. That's why they get scared.
Oh.
Look how big their mouths are. So this big mouth can eat the penguin. That's why they get very scared and they keep distance.
Teacher, but
Yes.
the hippo, but teacher, some animals have very, very large mouth, like the hippo.
Yes, like the hippo. Good example, Hadiya. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next page. I hope you guys highlighted the keywords. Okay, we're going to continue with sentence 5. Word, read number 5, please.
Okay. When mouse cross busy road of to find food,
Accidents.
accidents can happen.
So what do you think the word accident means here, Word?
Like without accident, he pushed the car when he was going to find something without accident, and he is busy.
It wasn't on purpose, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional. And the picture here is helping us to say that accidents can be bad things. So accidents are things that happen. So I'm going to use the word happen as a hint here. Thank you, Ed. Yazan, you have your hands up. Do you have a question or do you want to read number 6?
Miss, I have a question.
Go ahead.
We need our notebook.
Yes, I said you need your notebook. We're going to start writing after we read the cards, okay?
Okay, can I read?
Yes, go ahead.
Soiled.
Number 6.
It is very hard for animals to find food under snow and solid ice.
So what do you think here when they described ice as solid? What do you think they mean?
Hard.
Hard. So ice was hard because animals can't break it, or it's hard for them to break it. So we can say very hard, like you said. Very good job, Yazan. So here, it's hard for animals to find food around snow because everyone is hiding and everyone is cold. So not a lot of animals go out, which makes it hard for other animals to find them and eat them. And it's hard to look for the food between all the snow. That's why it's hard for them. Zaina, do you want to read the next one?
Yeah, but I want to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I know these words, they're so easy.
I'm glad they're easy for you. Do you remember them from the science lesson or you knew them from before?
I knew them from before.
That's very
can
good.
I read the next one, please?
Yes, number 7, please. You want the last one or number 7?
No, I want number 7.
Okay, go ahead.
Polar bears have thick fur to keep them in cold, chilly weather.
So here the word chilly, and notice sometimes they tell us or, and they tell us what the meaning or the hint of the word. Sometimes instead of or, they just put a comma. So what do you think chilly means here?
It means like it's little cold.
Yes, so notice how they put cold and they put a comma to help us understand what the word chilly means. So the fur of the polar bear helps it stay warm in the cold weather. Look how much fur he has. He has so much fur. That's why he doesn't get cold, right?
Yeah.
Well done, Zaina. Excellent. Yusuf, do you want to read the next one?
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
The landscape changes in spring, grass turns green and flowers bloom.
What do you think landscape means here? So look at the picture. They're saying that the landscape is changing and the colors are changing and the plants are changing. So what could landscape mean?
Turns green?
Yeah, it can be green grass. So it can be the grass in the area. And what else can it be?
And flowers bloom?
Yes. So landscape has grass and lots of flowers in spring. So these hints help us understand what landscape is about. Well done, Yusuf. Yes, yeah, it's 255, like I said first time, 255. I'm getting confused between all the math
Okay.
and the science lessons. Okay,
Teacher, I open it.
are you ready to read?
Yeah.
Okay, start with number 9, please.
A herd of
Herd.
Caribou makes a very
Very
very loud
loud.
sound during
Thunderous.
thunder
Thunderous. Say it again, Rinat. Thunderous.
thunderous sound as it runs.
Well done. So here, what word can help us understand what the word thunderous means? So notice there's a comma. And sometimes when there's a comma next to the word, it helps us understand what it means. So what's next to the comma? Here's the comma. This is the comma, right?
Yeah,
What word is next to it?
I think
What do you think? Rinad, read the sentence again. What's next to the comma? What's the word that is exactly next to it?
loud.
Loud, yes. So loud here is helping us understand what the word thunderous means. So I'm going to highlight it here. Very, very loud. Well done, Rinad. Asil, read number 10, please.
Sound
Salmon,
salmon
swimming,
swimming upstream
upstream, upstream.
Just 1 minute.
Asil, you have to pay attention. You can't leave in the middle of the class. Yara, continue reading number 10, please.
Okay. Salmon swimming upstream to lay eggs is a dramatic or exciting sight.
So what do you think dramatic here means?
Exciting.
Exciting. So it's very exciting when salmons swim upstream. And look at the picture. It's kind of like salmons are flying. They're going up. They're swimming up. That's why it's dramatic or exciting. So now in your English notebooks, we're going to write the meanings. So first thing you need to do is write the date, March 30, 2020, Monday. And here, the title is Lesson 18, Vocabulary, in your English notebooks. It's important to understand if it's a noun or a verb or an adjective so you can know how to use it in a sentence. So we said survival means stay alive. 3. And sometimes words can be used in more than one form. For example, migrate. If you change it into migration, it will become a noun. So we said that number 3. Fads, please check your work, and if there is anything different, you need to add it. Plenty is an adjective, so I will write ADJ for adjective because it's describing a noun. So we can say enough or a lot. Number 4. Frightening. Frightening here is an adjective because it is describing a feeling. And we said frightening means scary. I'm going to lower your hand so that if anyone has a question, you can raise it again. Five, accidents, and accidents here is a noun because something that happened. We said that we can say accidents happen, or another way to describe accidents is a disaster. Disaster. You need to write this, Fahad, because it's different. Disaster. Number 6, just make sure your notebook is clear and neat so you can read it again later and revise it. We said solid. First of all, solid is describing a noun, so it's an adjective, and we said that it means hard. Yazan, I think, helped us with that one. Chilly is also describing the weather, so it's describing a noun, which makes it an adjective. So chilly means cold. Landscape is a noun because it's how something looks like. So you can say the landscape is this and that. So it's something that can be described. So we can say view of land, how a land might look like. Fahad, you need to write this. It's important to follow instructions in class so you can learn better. Number 9, we said thunderous, and thunderous is describing a sound. So because it's describing something, it's also an adjective. And we said it means very loud. Last one is number 10. Dramatic is describing an event. So because it's describing an event, it's also an adjective. And it means exciting.